What's up, man? We back at it with another episode. I'm here with a young entrepreneur. I want to let him introduce himself. Let's get into it.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Sneakerhead B, and I just want to say thanks, Lou, for having me on today.
All right, man. I just been seeing you lately. You know, pushing your business. I want to ask you a few questions. How you got into it? Your entrepreneurship journey, and overall, like, what's keeping you going?
Okay, so how I got into it, me and a couple friends, we brought the idea together that in like 2019, this is what we was gonna do. Sad to say, like, we all end up doing our own thing, but we still friends, and shout out to everybody that's still doing their own thing. And it just didn't go how it was supposed to, but yeah. What got me really into it though, like, I always loved sneakers, like, all my life. Like, I always was a sneakerhead. Like, I had to work for my shoes. Like, I never really had nothing handed to me, you know. So, but you know, like, it's a part of the culture. So,
right. And I feel like that's very important. Getting into business, into something you love, right, and turning something you love into business,
right,
in general. Because a lot of people might jump into something and not really love it, so you won't really understand the aesthetics. Like, I was just talking to Lion. He was asking me a few questions. I was like, I ain't as into it, so I wouldn't be able to give you the business or the aesthetics of it as much. And I feel like that's so important, to do something you love in general. But so you said you had to grind for your sneakers. It wasn't no
like my mom and dad, like, they never handed nothing to me. Like, they just made sure I got through high school, and then college was an option, but I tried college and it didn't work out. Like, I was in college broke. Like, I couldn't even eat some nights, and I did 1 year, and I guess COVID just put an end to it, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta figure it out. And I figured it out. I've been, you know, it's ups and downs with it, because like with the sneaker stuff, it's a market on it, and market might drop. Like, fresh when COVID started, like, things was popping, you know, everybody was having all the unemployment money and stuff like that. That's when market was real high. Like, I don't know if y'all guys noticed, like, Dunks, like, that was a shoe that was going for like 250 plus at one time, but now it's like it tanked now. Like, you see more of the Asics doing number, and you know, certain retros that was going for money back then, like, them retros are still sitting in stores. Wow. You know.
How important is it for you to keep up with these trends and understand the market changes?
It's important because I gotta understand, like, what the people want and what the community. So, like, right now everybody is on them Asics, the black Asics heavy. You know, Asics is the wave right now. You know, and I gotta understand and get a feel for what my people want. And I just tie that all together. Like, I'm not gonna go waste my money on something that people want. Like, I take losses with this stuff, you know. It's all a part of business. Like, you're gonna take losses, but really just understanding marketing and really, like, and I never went to school for marketing. Just doing a business, you just really figure it out. Like I was telling you before, like, I never was a talkative person. I never really liked putting myself out there, you know, and I had to, because this all I got right now, you know. I don't work. I don't, like, I had, what really made me take it serious was I got in trouble, and I had to figure out another way. I couldn't do what I was doing no more, you know, and I got a kid, and this what made me really want to just settle down and take it serious, because it's legit, you know. Like, I ain't want to do nothing where I had to look over my shoulder and things like that, you know. So, yeah.
Went legit.
Yeah, I went legit. Yep.
So when you talk about trends in the market, do you ever make predictions in certain aspects? I know, like, logically you gotta, all right, this is what everybody want right now.
Right.
But do you ever see something and you, let me show them a little bit of this?
Yeah, I do it in certain aspects, but then, like, you just know, like, which shoes is gonna do what. Being that, you know, we're like where we at, you know, the area that we at, and you know, everybody, like, all right, give me an example, like the cool grade 9s, like, those went crazy. I know those was gonna go crazy. I probably sold like 20 pairs the same day of release. Like, shoes like that, like OG, you know, because the hood wants stuff like that, you know, like, them Aqua 8s, them went crazy. The Metallic 5s, like this year is just, man, so much stuff dropping, and it's like the end of the year is about to be even crazier. We got the Black Cat 4s, we got Gamma 11s, we got a whole bunch of stuff dropping, and I know that's a, like, see, like shoes like that, like, you know, it's been over, like 10 years maybe since they dropped, so I know that's a shoe that everybody's gonna want. And another thing too is, like, I don't just deal with, I got clients, but I'm tapped in with, like, I got a lot of bulk buyers too. So it's not really I try to make it not a loss for me, because I'm tapped in with, I got like an Asian buyer and stuff like that. You know, them guys really know their stuff. So I don't really take a loss because they'll buy it. And I try to get bulk to make it, you make more, you know, quantity, you make more. So things like that. Yeah,
that's interesting that you say that. I'm in school for business right now, marketing, and one of the things that most businesses do is business to business buys, business to business clientele, where you have business to consumer. And I actually just was talking to an interviewer person Friday where they was talking about how they was creating an entire business revenue stream for just business to business. He was talking about his marijuana dispensary, how he's going to be selling to other businesses. So it's very important, and that's very good that you figured that out. Just from being in the game, like, all right, if I can sell to somebody else in bulk as a business, that I can still make revenue. So what you, like you said, you figuring it out, like, from learning the game and being outside.
And I'm still just trying to, like, because there's a lot more that I need to know that I don't know. Like, I want to be more organized with it. That's why I said, like, it's just me. But I want to have a team, you know. But I gotta have everybody on the same page. Like, I keep all my receipts and stuff. Like, I need to be as organized where I'm putting the stuff in a spreadsheet. I'm putting the cost of it and then the profits of what I made. You know, I didn't get a chance to file this stuff under LLC, so I'm really out of pocket with cash. I didn't get a chance to, like, you know, the business loans, the credit stuff, like, because that wasn't taught to me. Like, you know, that wasn't taught to me, and I just, when I jumped in it, I just start using my cash and stuff. But I always said when I want to use my credit and stuff is when I really get, like, my money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have money in this industry. Like, that's what it is, you know. So
yeah, but for sure, no, it's resources out here. Like, there's I know the county does business classes, not even just classes, but networking networking events, where they talk about these things and they help you, you know, kind of put together your LLC and understand these different concepts. Like, I know I've went to a lot of those things, and I also have a lot of friends who do events of those things. So I'm gonna always try to plug you in now that I know, because it's a lot of resources out here that can help us learn. And I think just us coming together, and even from you doing this, I feel like people will also reach out to you and you know, want to work with you, and whether it be on a team or even want to just intern. Like, you might be a young kid who just want to be a part of something, right? And a lot of times, you know, as we grow in our journey, we'll have people come in certain different places in certain different times and fulfill certain different roles. So yeah, always be open, because there's going to be more people coming down your way. So let's talk a little bit about the social media aspect of the market, and how, I know you said you're an introvert, but how you been feeling about the content?
I know that we live in a world right now where social media is the biggest platform for businesses. Like, you gotta post certain stuff on your social media to have an audience. So recently I've been just trying to, like, I know for me, if I got my face in the camera, it'll attract more people than rather just sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So I be just trying to balance out both sneakers and putting myself in there. But I feel like I don't post as much reels, because the reels is really what, like, the videos and the reels, that's really what draw the audience. And I feel like I don't post as much because, you know, I be having my own life stuff going on too. That's why I'm trying to balance out everything. Like, you know, I be needing mental breaks, you know, like, I don't even be, like, it's not even more so about the money for me, because I know the money gonna come. Like, you know, I be needing to put time in for other things that's important, you know. So I really be just trying to just, like, figure it out as far as the media part, and just knowing what the people want to see, and knowing that, all right, if I'm in the camera with the shoes, like, that make a big difference, you know, rather than just the sneakers, so they see who they buying it from and stuff like that. Like, I believe that my face card is valid, you know. I never got over on nobody. Like all the business I've done have been good business, you know. Like everybody can vouch for me. I can vouch for myself saying that, you know. So,
and that's very important, man. Like when you go legit, stay legit. Don't be out here dabbling. Don't be out here dabbling like, I'm like, gotta get him right, get off on this person, because it all comes back.
It does.
And true story, somebody just sent me $120 on Cash App, random person yesterday. This was somebody I think did my graduation cap back in 2023, right? They texted me like, yo, can you please send that back? And I'm sitting here laughing because I'm like, yeah, I know they trembling right now, like they shaking in their boots, right? But I was at the Gilly event yesterday, so it took me a little bit of time to even see what's going on, because I thought I was paid for something else. So I'm like, all right, and it's crazy because it was the same amount that I would have got paid for what I was doing. So once I noticed who it was, sent it right back, and they was like, oh my God, like this shit was, I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, like, for somebody else right now in that position, in that situation, they would think like, I could get away with this. Yeah, this person live out in North Jersey. Yeah. It's not gonna get back to me.
They wouldn't have gave it back.
They wouldn't have gave that shit back. You know what I'm saying? But what is that worth? What is 120
exactly
worth
that's not worth your business, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a bad look on your name, like, damn, Lou just, man, I sent him $20, you ain't sending it back.
And it takes so long to build reputation.
Yeah.
But it's so easy to destroy it.
Right.
It's so, you can destroy your reputation so fast, but it takes so long to build it. And I take so much pride in that myself. Because there's so many different things you could do to, you know, make money real fast, but it don't last, you know. And I feel like once your face card is valid, the opportunities is endless, you know, especially in this space where you're going to be networked. You're going to be networking. People are going to recommend you to other people. So, yeah, it's funny you said that, because I was just, that was funny to me, because I know what it's like. My uncle actually sent somebody, like, a couple racks before, but it was his, it was somebody he did business with, because Cash App show you somebody else that you did business with before. Whether it was a month ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, Cash App does that, you know. But yeah, as far as social media, I think you do got to take breaks, because like we all got lives going on. We all got different things. We all feel different. But what I'm learning is you could create a whole bunch of batch content in one day. Like when that one day where you feeling good, like, all right, I need to get at least 3 to 4 or 5 pieces of content this day.
Right.
Where my vibes is good, where I'm in that mood.
Definitely like that. And then I'll like exactly, you know, you onto something, because I'll do that and then I'll post it throughout the week. I won't even post everything. Like I know you probably can tell just from looking at my stuff, bro. Like I have a lot of like stuff just in my phone, but I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna post it for when people like, I gotta space it out though, cause I don't want to post everything at once. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really like, that's good that you said that, bro. Cause I definitely be thinking like that. You know, like the content is the most important thing about it.
So important in this space. But let's talk about the sneakers, man. What are your favorite sneakers?
My favorite sneakers, there's so many, but like, I'm gonna tell you my favorite sneakers that dropped this year, because I like so many different, but my favorite ones that dropped this year was them Tokyo 5s, metallic 5s, you know, the OGs. You see he brought back the white shoelace. I think that was just like that was like a vengeance, like a, because people don't know an original shoe that he had, it came with the white laces like back in the day, so he made it more like back in the day. What else? The Black Cat 4s, like these right here. I can grab them.
Yeah, grab them.
Like these is these is just like a must, like an all black 4. You know, 4s is the new. I always say it's like 5s, like 4s, 5s, and like 5s went crazy this year, but this coming out November. So next month, these is coming back out after like 10 years or whatever the case is. And these is gonna go crazy, like super crazy. I wear a lot of black, so that's why I said like these are my favorite shoes right now. So those are my top 3s. And again, my 11s at the end of the year for Christmas. Those fire.
They gotta get with you for that, right?
Yeah, they gotta get with me with that.
And you guaranteed, like I'm
guaranteed.
Getting my Gamma 11s.
Yeah, guaranteed. Like I'll have every size, every 4 through 7, 10 through 13, whatever size you need. And if I'm not ever able to secure an order, like the money will always be reciprocated back. Like, you know, I don't do that. So if you pre-order with me and I don't get a shoe, I'll definitely be sending your money back. But that's not even a question. Like, I'm gonna get the shoe regardless. Like, I got it like that to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just so tapped in different areas. Like, I might know somebody that got it for this, for that. You know what I'm saying? So,
How you feel about the shoes that come back out in 10 years that somewhat be different? Like, for instance, like one of my favorite pair of shoes was the Cement 3s. Still is the Cement 3s.
Yeah.
But I feel like when they came back out, they felt different. Like, I just bought them again. I bought them like 10 years ago. I believe it was 10 years. I don't know
crazy.
how long.
I had that pair too. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it a 2015?
Yeah.
2015 pair. Yeah, those that's actually one of my favorite shoes too. Damn, I ain't even say it because I don't got them. I don't got them because
I beat mine up. They was
but that's like a shoe. Like you go wipe them down and they still look good.
Yeah, they lasted a while, but me, I'm just, me with sneakers. That's why I'm into it, but I know for me, like just the way I move, the way I walk, I'm just an athlete. So I'm gonna tear some sneakers up. Like nothing I have, I feel like lasts so long. Like I see how people be having sneakers stacked up. Yeah. I gotta keep buying sneakers because it's not gonna work. Like, let me ask you a question. Do you take off your favorite shoes to drive? Because I see
like if I don't want them creased up,
yeah,
I'd do that. I have some slides in the car or some
shoes. Like I feel like you gotta be into it that much to care about your shoes. Yeah. But I'm such a person that's like, all right, I'm about to get in the car. Boop.
And then wiping them off.
You're not even thinking.
Wiping them off after you wear them the same day. Like,
yeah,
and then
like
them
you
back
gotta
in the
really.
Box. It's a lot. Know.
But when you care about something, you want to take care of it.
Yeah, exactly. You know I sometimes I don't even wear like my real, like I got like some heat, but I don't really wear it because it's like I'm just working all the time, you know, I'm hustling. So like if I go somewhere, I got it to wear, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like I kind of don't even want to wear it because the value of some of the stuff I got is just like, you know, if I'm ever in a position where I need the money, like I'll go sell my whole collection, you know? So that's why I don't wear some of my stuff. Like you always probably see me in these or some Air Forces, some ACGs, like stuff you can move around in for real. Like, you know.
The A6 really took off. Like, where did it come from? Like, it's just, did a celebrity wear them? Like, and talk about the influence of a celebrity wearing something too, because that kind of just puts things through the roof all of a sudden.
Definitely the A6 took off probably like 2020, I say the beginning of 2022 or 2023. And I think the first one who was to wear them, I think it was either V's. I think V's wore them. V's had a pair. And once he wore them, everybody started wanting them. It was the gel 1130s. It was like black, white, and brown. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, so once he wore them, it just took off, and then they just start dropping different colors and all type of stuff. Like, and you got to figure like that shoe is in everybody's market and everybody's tax bracket sometimes because they retail for $100. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, you sell them for $160, $175, whatever, and that's still in people's budget rather than. Like, that's why I said, like, Jordans, like, you got certain people that want Jordans because Jordans so expensive, bro. I remember back in the day, they used to be $190, $180, bro. Like, even cheaper than that, like, way back in the day. But now it's like some people can't even afford it to where it's like they just want the Asics. And it's cool. Like, the Asics is comfortable running shoes, everyday shoes. You just get up and move. Like, that's crazy how the Asics just, because that was a shoe that, you got Asics on? Like, what you doing with Asics on?
Yo,
like,
I don't even keep up these days because I remember it's certain stuff that you could have got made fun of and it just ended up being popular sometimes. Like, and I see that, like, just for me, because I was born 95, so I've seen so many different things change and I'll just be like, I just go with it. Like, I don't question it no more. Right. Like, for instance, like, I remember it was a time where you was getting made fun of for wearing jean shorts.
Yeah.
I remember that, like, vividly, like, you was going to get roasted for wearing jean shorts. Was they called,
like, capris? Or was it, like, capris? Or, like, I remember, bro.
Like, oh, you got on capris still? Like, it's just so, like, we're such a people that's so subject to change. And
the fashion world is just so different nowadays, you know? Like, I know, like, back in the day, it used to just be certain Air Forces used to be good. Now, all the Air Forces just, like, it's just how you wear them. Like, you could wear any Air Force, like, Them little Yachty Air Forces is fire. Them red and
I
yellow
haven't
ones, but
seen
it's
those.
like back in the day, them would have been like people just would have been like, cause it's a colorway. It's not the
Hmm.
plain Air Forces, you know. So
And I
Air,
also feel like it's the person, like it's certain people like in the community, like, or if you have like a name as far as in the fashion world, you're
Mhm.
allowed to do certain things and be bold. You're
Right.
allowed to go against. I mean, we're all allowed to do whatever we want, but I think once you have a perception in the fashion world,
Mm.
you can transcend certain rules,
Right.
and those people become like trendsetters. Whereas everybody plays catch up, or there's certain people that's transcended
Right.
things. But I want to ask a question about the concept of Jordan mids.
Mm.
Like, I find a lot of sneakerheads don't like them, and I'm like, somebody's going to be able to change that, but I don't know.
Right.
What do you think?
Because it's certain Jordan mids that's really like OG that he made, but it's just like people don't preference a Jordan mid versus a Jordan high.
Yeah.
You know, like a Jordan mid shattered backboard, they want to treat that how the Jordan high shattered backboard is.
Mhm.
Like it's just certain stuff. Like I don't know. I used to have a mid Jordan Jordan 1, like the Legend Blues. They was like a white with the blue check, but I just used to wear them. I ain't really care, but I guess it depends. Like that might be another fashion thing that just trend, like you know, and
Yeah.
change. Like sometimes you can't even notice the difference for real. Like the mids and like the OG high, like because
I only noticed it because when I was going on the apps, I started noticing pricing difference. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then somebody was like, nah, bro, you can't do that. I was like, oh, that's why it got me. I felt like, so they just created a new market of the same shoe, but like you saying, some of these shoes probably weren't really
Yeah.
originals, but they probably replicated the concept to all the shoes that he started making,
right.
just to make some more revenue.
Exactly.
So, and some sneakerheads is like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Nigga, and I remember some dude said, I don't want to see nobody with Jordan mids. So I was like, all right,
It's
no,
crazy because some of them storefronts actually sell them because you got people like it might be a certain people budget. You know, that's why that
just
like
because of the budget.
that's what I'm trying to do too as well. Just trying to have a diverse budget for everybody. You know, and to like build off what you said about the fashion and the content stuff. Like I want to take my business as far as where I'm doing get readies with me and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know, where they can see like I got advertised a shoe that I'm selling probably, and I have it in the outfit, and I'm like, oh damn, he threw that on. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get those too. Like that's what I'm trying to do too, bro. Just gotta just get everything together, then do it.
Man, you're already taking the step, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you're already taking the steps. We get content out of this. You pushing yourself. I see you posting daily. You even
Yeah.
got hoodies. You have essentials.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna get with you for some hoodies this winter myself.
Yes.
And I
Hoodie
see you
season.
expanding in the clothes. I've never seen you with
Yeah.
clothes until recently. Can
Yeah.
you talk about that a little bit?
Exactly. You know, it's like, cause I got like access to all of it. It's just like I'm trying to get an idea of what the people want. You know what I'm saying? As far as like just even the Godspeed, like that's out there. That's something new nowadays. Like the Godspeed, that's what everybody want. And it's like, damn, I could get it, but it's not. I don't got too many people that want clothes sometimes. But you know, I might have somebody that buys you like, yo, you got something for this, for that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just trying to get into like all of that, bro. Even like I'm gonna be having a lot of stuff, bro, for the fall winter, just hoodies, hats, like you know, Nike beanies and stuff. Like I'm gonna have it cheaper than what the stores got it from. Carhartt hats cheaper for what they got it from. Even just you know, bro, because like that's just what people want nowadays, you know, and just it's a lot that come with it, bro. But you know, it'll make way, bro. You know, if you got somebody in the stores, Foot Locker or something like that, and bro, I used to have somebody that used a discount every time for me, bro. Like I used to be selling the Nike Techs, bro, like for way cheaper than what they go for, and people used to buy them, but person lost his job and it kind of like you know fell back on me. But just it's a lot of different things you could do with this industry, bro. Like it's a lot of money in it too, bro.
Yeah, and actually, this is very intriguing just as we speaking because I'm also thinking of different ideas. But I first noticed this thing where you have certain brands, right? They'll be selling a product and they'll sell maybe 50 pieces, and it seemed like the other pieces they're purposely selling it to people like you.
Right.
Right. So you can't go to the website and go get that piece. Now we have to go to this industry. Right. So I noticed that a lot with I don't know if there's designer, if I won't call it this.
Say like streetwear.
Yeah.
Like streetwear. Like not I'm noticing a lot of people not even into the designer no more. It's like streetwear, like the regular, exactly what you were saying, like the Godspeeds and the Hellstar, like that's part of street, anti-social. That's cool still, bro. Like that's people treat it like it's played out, but I was still aware, like, because I got anti-social got a lot of fire pieces, bro, that people don't even know.
And
like
what I noticed with them in Essentials, and a lot of them, they're purposely selling out on their website. Yeah. And then they're just doing third-party business, and it's also it increases the value in a sense where the website's gone, and like in a specific product is gone within a week or so, or a day or so, and it's like purposely sold out. So now only place you could go is to a third market retailer or one of them apps, right? So it's like, I'm like, damn, are they doing this on purpose?
Right.
Is this a way to, just increase the value, or are they just really selling out? I don't know. Or are the third market people buying it faster than
that's what it
regular
is.
People, and then y'all selling it to each other.
That's what it is. They buying it faster than the regular people because they got other people that's selling it to these regular people. You know what I'm saying? So that's damn.
And it's like it's always it's come together in a sense where everybody has to go there, and they cool with that, and they all, because everybody's making their money, like we said. Business to business. Right. There's probably a business to business rate that they're getting through them websites that we may not know about. So that's funny. That comes
like,
back
bro,
full
like
circle.
A lot of people would rather go to a storefront rather than, and it is what it is, because I know, like, that's the goal one day is to get a storefront, but a lot of people would rather go to a storefront than come to me and they'll be taxing them like an extra $150 for the shoe, but that's just like once you get that storefront, you could do it. And I understand, like, it's levels. Like, all right, basically though, bro, what a lot of people don't even know is that them storefronts, them sneakers that they get the same day, they probably coming from me, or they probably coming from another supplier. Like that's really how it go, because they're not outside putting the footwork in from store to store. Exactly.
Do people still have to stay the night,
bro? Oh, I do that still, bro. I'm in New York. I went to Baltimore. I went to DC for sneakers, bro. And it's just like I'll have a couple people with me, but I know I'm not just going there for one thing. You know what I'm saying? People still do that, bro. Like it's crazy.
I did. I think I wouldn't say I didn't stay the night, but I did. Like, it was probably like 4 a.m. I think it was the Concords. It's like I was a high school kid, about 2015, 2014.
Them was the days, though. Like back then, bro, because back then it was a lot more people outside, though, rather than like now. Like
everybody got a plug.
Yeah, everybody got a plug now. Some people don't even want to wait outside because they know that either they not going to get them or whatever the case is. But back then,
them workers is already
they already tapped in with people. So it's like, damn, like they don't even try to do that no more, bro.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually learned a lot from this conversation, and it's a lot of things coming full circle. Yeah. Is there any products that you want to, push or tell them about? Any deals you want to tell them about?
So if you guys check my page out right now, I got Charles Barkley's Air Max 94, purple and black colorway. I didn't bring them with me, unfortunately. They're at the warehouse, but I'm doing under retail 175, sizes 5 through 8. I know I got the black Aces 1130 on deck. Sizes sizes 4 through all the way 13, all sizes 160. So I'm doing a deal on those, and just what to look forward to for the end of the year is just, we're going crazy. We're going taxi 12s. We're going black Cat 4s. We're going gammas, so. Get with me, man. Put them pre-orders in. We'll be taking off,
Give them your Instagram.
__ sneakerhead B.
All right, man. Thank you for coming out.
I appreciate it, Lou. Thanks for having me.
Always. We out.